My love, when I first found out the truth, anger consumed me. I couldn't believe that you, of all people, could keep something so enormous hidden from me. The disbelief stung deeply. How could someone I trusted so completely conceal something that mattered so much? My heart was clouded with confusion and betrayal. But now, as I sit quietly and reflect on everything that has happened, I realize that perhaps the truth was never truly hidden at all. The signs were always there, right before my eyes. I was simply too blinded by my own emotions, too captivated by you, to notice them. Every smile, every word, every moment we shared was a clue, and yet I missed it all because I never imagined that the truth could be so beautifully disguised. You have always been different. From the moment I met you, something about you felt extraordinary, almost otherworldly. You carried a calmness that instantly drew me in. There's a certain serenity in your presence that makes everyone around you feel at ease, like a warm light that softens the harsh edges of life. You're kind to everyone, not the superficial kind of kindness that expects something in return, but the genuine kind that springs from a good heart. That gentle smile of yours, always resting on your lips, never fails to make people feel seen and understood. Even in moments of frustration or anger, you remain composed, carefully choosing your words so that they don't wound or destroy. You hold an incredible power over your emotions, mastering them with grace and restraint that most people can only dream of having. You think deeply before you act, weighing consequences with wisdom beyond your years. You're rational, logical, and unshakable, even when life throws chaos your way. You've always been difficult to manipulate, immune to the games that others play. There's a quiet strength in you, a self-awareness that anchors you when everything else seems uncertain. You are cautious, not out of fear, but because you understand the value of self-protection. You walk through life with a balance that's rare. You never rush into drama or conflict. You choose peace, always. For you, mental calm is not just a desire, it's a way of life. You avoid noise and negativity, finding joy instead in simplicity, in silence, in the beauty of just being. You've never been the kind of person to chase after attention. In fact, I've noticed how your eyes light up when you're left alone, when no one is watching. That's when you seem the happiest, free to drift into your own thoughts, to lose yourself in your inner world where everything makes sense. You're not lonely in your solitude, you thrive in it. It's your sacred space, your refuge. You take your time trusting people, never letting anyone too close too quickly. And even when you do, there's always a part of you that remains just out of reach, a mysterious depth that no one can fully touch. You don't have many friends, but the few you have mean the world to you. You're loyal, but guarded. You share laughter easily but guard your heart carefully. Even when you face challenges, you never let the world see your struggle. You move forward with quiet strength, handling your pain with grace and privacy. Most of the time, even those closest to you have no idea what storms you're weathering inside. You don't like asking for help, not because of pride, but because of your independence. You believe in solving your own problems, standing tall even when it hurts. You are, in every sense of the word, a rock, steady, grounded, and immovable. And through all of this, through every act of quiet strength and subtle grace, you've shown me what it truly means to be resilient. You are such a good person, honest, self-aware, and kind. So tell me, how could you do something so unexpected? How could you commit such a crime, one that I never saw coming? How could you steal something so precious without leaving a trace? You stole my heart, my love, and never gave it back. I didn't even realize it at first. I walked around, oblivious, thinking I was in control, never knowing that my heart had already been taken from me. When the realization finally hit, it was like a jolt of lightning, sudden, shocking, and impossible to ignore. At first, I couldn't believe it. Me, falling in love with you? It sounded absurd. But the more I thought about it, the more it made sense. You didn't take my heart by force, you took it gently, piece by piece, without me noticing. With every smile, every conversation, every act of quiet care, you dismantled the walls I had built around myself. You slipped into my life so naturally that I didn't even have time to question it. You made me laugh, made me think, made me feel seen in ways no one ever had. Before I knew it, you had woven yourself into every corner of my soul. Tell me, how did you pull off this heist so perfectly? How did you manage to take my heart without leaving behind any clues? You must have planned it carefully, moving slowly and deliberately until I was too enchanted to resist. I must admit, I am impressed. You are the most skilled thief I've ever known, one who steals not for greed or gain, but for love. You took something that I never thought I'd give away, and yet I don't want it back. Now that you have it, now that my heart belongs to you, promise me that you'll take care of it. Protect it, nurture it, and never let it grow cold or lonely. Because even though you've stolen it, I trust you more than anyone else to keep it safe. You've changed me in ways you'll never fully understand. You've made me believe again, in love, in kindness, in the quiet magic that exists between two souls who find each other unexpectedly. So yes, my love, you may have stolen my heart, but I give you this confession willingly, it was the most beautiful theft I could have ever wished for. My dear, you might not believe me when I say this, but you are far more powerful than you realize. You hold within you the ability to create miracles, to transform your life in ways that will leave even you amazed. Every single human being possesses divine power, and you are no exception. God has already given you every gift, every talent, and every ounce of strength you need to live a joyful, successful, and meaningful life. You were created with purpose and intention. Yet, in the rush and noise of the world, we often forget who we truly are. Society has conditioned us to doubt ourselves, to compare, to compete, and to believe that our worth must be proven. But, my dear, your worth was never meant to be questioned, it was given to you by God Himself. There is a divine light within you that can illuminate even the darkest paths. The power of creation, of love, of transformation lies in your spirit. When you learn to tap into that divine energy, when you learn to trust your own soul, you become unstoppable. The goals and dreams that fill your heart are not random, they are divine whispers guiding you toward your destiny. The goal you've set your heart on may seem difficult or distant right now, but I promise you, it's not beyond your reach. You were born to succeed, to shine, and to live a life that is abundant with happiness, love, and peace. The universe itself is on your side, waiting for you to believe in your own magnificence. There will be times when you work hard for something and still fail to achieve it. You'll wonder why your efforts seem wasted or why life feels unfair. But failure does not mean defeat, it means direction. When one door closes, it's not the end of your journey, it's God gently redirecting you toward a better path. Sometimes we hold on to dreams that are too small for the greatness that awaits us. Think of all the remarkable people throughout history, artists, leaders, inventors, thinkers, many of them failed at first. They stumbled, they fell, they faced rejection, yet they refused to give up. What they thought was failure turned out to be the very thing that led them to their true calling. The same is true for you. Every setback you face is preparing you for something grander, something beyond what you can currently imagine. God's plan for you is greater than your own. He knows your heart, your potential, and your divine purpose. Sometimes He allows certain challenges not to break you, but to shape you. He wants you to awaken to your strength, to realize that within you lies infinite potential. Each difficulty you face is like a teacher, helping you grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. When you start to see life through that lens, every obstacle becomes an opportunity, and every ending a new beginning. Trust that God is leading you exactly where you are meant to be, even if the road looks uncertain right now. Every person on this planet has been blessed with limitless potential to do extraordinary things. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not luck, it's awareness. You must recognize the greatness within yourself. But most of the time, we lose sight of our power because we focus too much on what others think of us. We try to please everyone, to fit into molds that were never meant for us. We silence our own voices just to gain acceptance. My dear, you were never meant to blend in, you were meant to stand out. The world needs your unique light, your ideas, your love, and your energy. Don't let the fear of judgment or the weight of others' expectations dim your brilliance. You do not need anyone's permission to live your truth. Follow your heart, for it always knows the way. Your intuition is God's voice whispering softly inside you, guiding you toward what is meant for you. Trust it, even when it doesn't make sense to others. Have faith that the path unfolding before you, no matter how uncertain or winding, is the right one. Move forward with courage. Every small step you take brings you closer to the life you're meant to live. You were created for greatness. You are meant to live a life that overflows with joy, abundance, and peace. There will be voices that try to tell you otherwise, voices filled with doubt, fear, and limitation. Don't let them take root in your mind. You are capable of far more than those voices could ever comprehend. The only limits that exist are the ones you accept as true. Choose instead to believe in yourself, to affirm your strength, and to trust the divine power that flows through you. Please, my dear, never give up on yourself. You are a marvelous human being, a masterpiece in progress, and you deserve every bit of happiness and success that life has to offer. Even when things seem uncertain or progress feels slow, keep going. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your dreams. The universe has a beautiful plan in store for you, one filled with love, purpose, and wonder. So, lift your head high, trust your heart, and walk forward with faith. You already have everything you need within you to create the life you desire. Believe it, live it, and let the magic of your soul shine for the world to see.